Good morning, what's good? How everybody doing, man? Real E-Leezy, man, rise and shine, you feel me? I'm on my way to work this morning. Hey, this is what I want to say. How can Shaq, see, y'all gotta be careful who y'all be listening to. You know what I'm saying? Because Shaq, that nigga be talking in circles. You got me going in circles. Oh, what's wrong with Shaq, bro? And one, you know what I'm saying, sentiment, he like, oh, you know what I'm saying? It's Jordan, then Kobe. And then in another sentiment, he like, well, if LeBron passes Kareem, how can he not be the best, you know what I'm saying, the greatest? And then in another sentiment, he like, even if motherfucking LeBron passed motherfucking Kareem, Michael Jordan's still the greatest. Like, nigga, what are we talking about? Like, come on, bro. You is wishy-washy. Stand on your feelings and your words, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stop going back and forth. You keep flip-flopping, bro. You keep saying all these different things, you know what I'm saying? Sound bites, clickbait, you know what I'm saying? Clickbait for to get people to, like, tune in and listen. But I can't listen to a motherfucker who ain't out here keeping it 100. Like, I'm just saying. What are we doing? What are we doing? Stand on your motherfucking square, bro. LeBron ain't winning on no more chips, no more MVPs, right? Okay? No more chips, no more MVPs. So where he stands at right now, 4 finals MVP, 4 chips. You know what I'm saying? And I think 4 regular season MVPs or 5 regular season MVPs. One of the 2. I can't remember, right? In my opinion, it's an asterisk by each championship because it was some phony shit that occurred every time with the league, where there was officiating, you know what I'm saying, suspensions in the finals, you know what I'm saying? And you can say, well, Draymond put himself in that position, kicking motherfuckers, it ain't nothing. Okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I seen way worse, okay? Like, come on, bro. This shit crazy. That's how you know shit be leading up to certain shit to happen intentionally because the league say this has to happen for this player. We can't sell this player if he doesn't win any championships. Okay? That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I mentioned yesterday, everything got a storyline. Everything is, you know what I'm saying, perpetuated for you to believe that the shit is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That this is what's happening and it's organic. That's not what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? We all got the same eyes, bro. We seen how shit played out. Of course, KD. That's why when KD went to the Warriors, guess what? Warriors face of the league, you know what I'm saying? Star players on the team. That's why Kevin Durant was able to win championships at the Warriors. That's why he went to the Warriors. He wasn't going to win on no other team at that particular time. And he wasn't going to go to Cleveland and team up with LeBron because nobody wants to go to Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? Period. And he wasn't going to go back home to Washington because they didn't have a realistic shot at winning the chip either. The way that their roster was, you know what I'm saying, constructed. So the only thing that made sense to sell Kevin Durant as being the best player in the league, which they were comparing him to LeBron at that time, was for him to go to the Warriors. You get what I'm saying? Because the Warriors was in the face of the league. They wasn't going to allow Kevin Durant to win no championships in Oklahoma City. After leaving Seattle, if anything, they should have let Seattle stay in the league, let Russ and KD, you know what I'm saying, be in Seattle, and then allow Seattle to win some chips. You know what I'm saying? So you got to look at how this shit be playing out. Now, you know what I'm saying, there's a whole lot of hoopla and a whole lot of chatter and talk about bringing a basketball franchise back to, you know what I'm saying, Seattle, where they have an unbelievable fan base. It's an unbelievable sports city and state. You know what I'm saying? So all of a sudden they want to bring what's the name back. So they put Oklahoma City to bring Seattle back, but it seems like, you know what I'm saying, they knew that KD and them was going to win a chip in Seattle, you know what I'm saying, to put them back on the map, but they wanted to try to sell this LeBron shit. So you got to look deeper, bro. Niggas got to look deeper. It might sound crazy, but just really pay attention to what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not far-fetched and it's not a far-gone conclusion, you know what I'm saying, that that might have been the situation. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, these motherfuckers got shit planned and orchestrated years down the line. They know exactly what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? All of these motherfuckers, they know exactly how shit is going to look. So don't think that, oh, why you think we don't see Cinderella teams? There ain't no Cinderella teams winning no chips in NBA basketball or in the NFL. Think about it. Have you ever seen a Cinderella? This is not the motherfucking NCAA tournament. See, that's a different story. NCAA tournament, see, it's good for the sport. It keeps everybody tuned in. So you got Cinderella teams. There's so many different teams. It's so much different talent, and you can peak and get hot at the right time. You know what I'm saying? And you can make a run. And you be like, damn, bro. You feel me? And then you'll have a team come out, but we don't get that in sports. We could have had it last year with motherfucking the New Orleans Pelicans Cinderella team. You know what I'm saying? Nobody thought that they was gonna make it nowhere near the playoffs, but they made that acquisition of CJ McCollum, excuse me. And then look what happened. He propelled that team, even though they had a losing record going in, they were one of the hottest teams in the second half of the season, and that's without arguably their best and franchise player in Zion Williamson. And he appears to be healthy now. He looks springy. He looks good. You know what I'm saying? He's happy. He's smiling. He's having fun. You know what I'm saying? At least in those first couple preseason games. Or that one preseason game. I think did he play 2 preseason games or 1? So, I mean, but they was just like, wait a minute, nah, we can't do that. We got to sell Phoenix Suns, yada, yada, yada. They got Chris Paul, yada, yada, yada. But really, you know what I'm saying, New Orleans should have won that series against the Suns last year. And I picked them to do so. But, nonetheless, that didn't happen. And now, to bring it back, you feel what I'm saying? These motherfuckers be wishy-washy, bro, on their statements. Stand on your square. If you believe wholeheartedly something, then stand on it. Now, if you come out and say, you know what, I was wrong, but it's too many motherfuckers that be easily influenced by public opinion and all this other shit. And I don't understand how Shaq, somebody a caliber of Shaq, can say that, because he be piggybacking off of what Charles Barkley says and a lot of other people say. Sometimes every now and then you'll hear the real Shaq, and he'll make a statement or he'll say something that's very challenging against the grain, against the system, against the powers that be, and you'll be like, damn, did he just say that? Because he said that because that's the true him. That's how he really feels. Because a lot of these motherfuckers be programmed to think and say certain things. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the gist of it. That's the gist of it. Like, you feel what I'm saying? These motherfuckers don't stand on nothing, bro. And it's just like, how can you niggas keep going back and forth all the time? I don't understand that part. They just be like, they're just wishy-washy. And I'm like, ooh, that's not good. That is not good. That wishy-washy shit. I'm like, there's no real motherfuckers left, bro. Ain't no real motherfuckers left, bro. These niggas do that shit all the time. And I'll be like, what the hell? Like, just pick a square and stand in that square, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Stand on your square. Be confident in how you feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because the real facts are all out there. The puzzles to the pieces to the puzzle, they're all out there. All you gotta do is gather them, collect them, and then put them together. You know what I'm saying? In a way that they would fit. You know what I'm saying? So you can see the image. So you can see the finished product at the end. Just put all the clues, all the pieces together, and then come up with a, you know what I'm saying, a logical statement based off of facts. You know what I'm saying? And based off of what you see versus what you hear. What you see based off what you hear. That's really what needs to take place. But a lot of people just be talking to get views, to get ratings, to get this, to get that. And I'll be like, I don't understand how he can come out and say that, but then on the flip end, he trying to do that over there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Russell Westbrook and LeBron and the Lakers, they look like after watching that preseason. They look like they have no chemistry, bro. And I'm gonna keep that 100 with you. I understand that they're happy and they're clapping and they're up and they're high-fiving each other, but something tells me behind the scenes that Russ is just gonna be Russ. Russ is gonna be Russ. Russ is looking very, very good in preseason. Slim down, you know what I'm saying? Lean, explosive, jump shot looking right, not really forcing the action and, you know what I'm saying, doing wild shit. He's not playing uncharacteristically bad this season. See, I told you last season, Russ played like that for a reason. He had a lot of blooper plays. And I'm like, why would a star player like that have all of these blooper plays and look terrible on the basketball floor? And I'm like, because that's not indicative. I know he knows better than to do those type of things, like just throwing the ball at the rim and looking for the ref for the foul, trying to make it seem like he got the foul, shooting the ball crazy, just driving reckless abandon into people. I'm like, Russ wasn't really that out of control. He was out of control, you know what I'm saying, at different points in times where they wanted him to be under control when he was playing for OKC, when he had Kevin Durant. But for the most part, you know what I'm saying, he was just play at one speed. And sometimes, you know what I'm saying, the game dictated you to play at a slower pace, like change paces. You know what I'm saying? And that's the one thing that everybody had a knock on Westbrook, because his flow, his pace of the game is always one speed. You know what I'm saying? Instead of adjusting his pace and having a flow to the game. But as far as his talent, unbelievable talent, bro. Like, real talk. And I think that, you know what I'm saying, Russ is going to, like I told everybody, Russ is going to have a great year. In my opinion, he will be an all-star. I don't know whether that gets the Lakers into the play-in, into the playoffs, but I think that he's going to have a great year. In my opinion, he's going to have a Russ. Let's not say great. Let's just say a Russ-type year, according to Russ's standard throughout his career. He's going to have one of those years. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I look for. But I don't really see the chemistry in LA. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of new pieces. I know it's some familiar faces. You got Dennis Schroeder, Damian Jones came back. But LeBron didn't really play with them like that. He didn't really play with Damian Jones and motherfucking Thomas Bryant. You know what I'm saying? So he played with Dennis Schroeder, Russ, and AD, and Austin Reeves last year, because Austin Reeves was a rookie, and William Gabriel. But like, William Gabriel ain't really moving the needle. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I just don't know how these pieces are supposed to fit. He never played with Kendrick Nunn. Kendrick Nunn out there looking like Malik Monk. Just another player that's going to get his numbers. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really see how that works. Like, you know what I'm saying? And LeBron had a real good game yesterday. I seen that he made 3 threes and 4 free throws. So 3 threes is what, 9? 4 free throws is what? That's 13 points manufactured from just catch and shoot threes and the free throw line. So 13 points. He had 23 points. The rest of his 10 points came on all layups, cutting to the basket, slashing. You know what I'm saying? Transition. So, I mean, he had a good game according to the numbers, but remember when I tell you that sometimes those numbers don't really have impact like that? I don't know if those numbers really had impact. They did play better as far as their energy. You know what I'm saying? And they made shots. They scored 67 points first half. You know what I mean? 69. And so they were real energetic, everything. But they gave up a lot of points too. And the one thing that I always said that was an issue with the Lakers were their defense. It wasn't their offense. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like maybe top 15 in offensive ranking last year, offensive efficiency. You know what I'm saying? But they couldn't stop nobody. I don't see that changing when you have an older LeBron, an older AD, you know what I'm saying? An older Russ, older Dennis Schroeder. You feel what I'm saying? And then other role players that really never sustained a high level of, you know what I'm saying, reputability from, you know what I'm saying, from their skill set in the NBA. Like, you know what I'm saying? We can say, oh, man, he's talented. But we really haven't seen any consistency from any of those players. Juan Toscano Anderson, William Gabriel, Austin Reeves, second year. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to take him a while to just really like come into his own in the NBA, figure out how to play, figure out how to pick his spots, figure out what type of player he wants to be. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick Nunn, yeah, he had a couple cool seasons, like, but he ain't really did nothing either. He been injury prone. The bubble was his greatest year. Boom, done. Okay, so what we got to judge off of? If we just gonna use the bubble to judge a lot of these teams and these franchises and players, then I mean, what are we doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Is that the end all be all? They act like the bubble was the most important season ever in NBA history. It wasn't. It was one of the most weird situations that we've ever experienced from a fan's perspective, and also I'm pretty sure from a player's perspective. And Jamal Murray had that interview with Taylor Rooks. Nigga, you a goddamn lie, bro. If you talking about motherfuckers was in the bubble out here going hard and all, whoa. A lot of motherfuckers elected not to even come to the bubble. You know what I'm saying? Whether that be key role players, you know what I'm saying, role players that'll put you over the top. A lot of motherfuckers was injured during the bubble. You know what I'm saying? And then we seen the Clippers, they took a dive in the bubble because they wanted the Lakers. See, that's one of them another manufactured rings. Clippers should have won that NBA championship in that bubble. The Clippers should have got their first ring in that bubble if we really want to count that. They should have got their first ring. You know what I'm saying? They were the best team hands down that year. But guess what? They had a 3-1 lead, and guess what they did? The motherfuckers got paid off, bro. Behind the scenes, nigga, because you can't even tell me that that's not what happened. It's no way you blow a 3-1 lead to a Denver Nuggets team who the following year didn't do nothing. Or that year didn't do nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's no way. That motherfucking Denver, it was easy for the Lakers to beat that Denver team. Denver wasn't finna give them no problems. But the Clippers would have ran the Lakers out of the gym. I'm telling you this. You feel what I'm saying? They didn't get a chance to do that, though, because they blew that 3-1 lead, and every game was the same. They blew those leads in the second half. They held a 15 to 16-point lead in each one of those 3 games in the second half, and they blew it. And then you hear players coming out, oh, mental health, oh, this, oh, that. See, they start coming out with excuses. But I'm like, y'all took a dive. That's what it is. Y'all just took a dive, bro. It's no explanation, no reason why. You know what I'm saying? They took a dive. And then what happened? Injuries start hitting the following 2 seasons. That's why when you have an opportunity, bro, fuck what the NBA want. You got to go against the grain sometimes, bro. You have to go against the grain, bro. You know what I'm saying? See, that's why I say they be wanting different stories and shit. They want shit to happen for different players, because that was another way to say, okay, LeBron got 4. LeBron got 4. That's close to Kobe. One less than Kobe. And 4 final MVPs. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's 2 more than what Kobe got. You feel me? So it's just like, that's the argument now. It's 4 chips, 4 finals MVPs. More regular season MVPs. But let's just say he had 2. Let's just say LeBron had 2 chips. Can we really be talking about him as greater than motherfucking Kobe and greater than Michael Jordan? Think about that. Let's just say, man, what the fuck is going on here? Let's just say the motherfuckers had 2. Let's just say LeBron had 2 chips. We give him the shortened season against OKC, and we give him that 1 season against, and we give him the 1 season against the Spurs where Chris Bosh grabbed a rebound over motherfucking Manu Ginobili. Don't know why the greatest player, the greatest power forward, arguably in NBA history, wasn't in the game at that time. Didn't make any sense. But, you know what I'm saying? Okay, they win those 2. He got 2. Okay. 1 shortened half season, the lockout year, y'all remember that. And then, then that year against San Antonio. The first year that they beat him. That first, you know what I'm saying, go around against San Antonio where they won that one. That's 2. We can't put LeBron in that argument. You see what I'm saying? Because he only got 2. 5 is way greater than 2, but 4 is right underneath 5. So now you can have an argument. Then you couple that in with the all-time leading scorer in NBA history. Now you have an argument. Even though I think it's a phony one and it's, you know what I'm saying, the shit fabricated and everything like that. Nonetheless, he accomplished these things, right? But if he had 2 championships, you can't even say he's better than motherfucking Kobe. See, that's the thing right there. See, y'all need to pay attention on how motherfucking these chips be manufactured. But Steph went through the grind. Nobody picked the Warriors in 2015. Nobody picked the Warriors in 2015 and win no motherfucking ring, no championship. You seen how Curry played, getting injured against Houston, coming back, falling on his neck. You know what I'm saying? Against Memphis, against motherfucking New Orleans, and Anthony Davis and Drew Holiday, I might add, who everybody praises to be the best defender in the league and got a chip under his belt. You know what I'm saying, with Giannis. But I'm just saying, Curry went through them motherfuckers already. And you can say, oh, nigga, they had Draymond had this. Come on, bro. You cannot tell me that everybody picked the fucking Warriors to win that shit. Let's just be honest, bro. Why we don't like being honest out here, y'all? I don't understand that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Went through the grind of a whole season, playing on the road, hostile environment, no shortened season, no pandemics. You know what I'm saying? No special ass shit that happened to where, you know what I'm saying, oh, they won because of whoom. No, Curry hit the shot in the corner over AD off the rebound. You know what I'm saying? He missed the first one, got it back, hit the second one. And it should have been an and one, in which they had to come back because New Orleans was winning that game. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, see, great shit happens and great players make shit happen. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no rings manufactured there. That was the first ring. You can say injuries all you want, but if you're the greatest player in the history of the game and you're putting this person above everybody, Klay Thompson and Steph Curry and Draymond Green wasn't no dynasty then. They were pups. They were babies. So if LeBron had all the experience, you know what I'm saying, in high pressure situations, nigga, well, you will your team to a chip. If you're supposed to be greater than Michael Jordan, you know what I'm saying? But, oh, no, every team, he need help. He need this, Oh, so now he need help. So when we be saying that he needed help all these times, y'all say, what you mean? LeBron was the greatest player on the team. He didn't need no help. Shit, Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh and them, they needed help. Shit, Kyrie Irving and all them and Kevin Love and them, they needed help. LeBron didn't need no help. But then when we say he needed help in 2015 and y'all want to use injuries as an excuse, now he needed help. Man, I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. Okay, let's talk about when KD came over to the Warriors. How can you come to a 73-win team? The best team arguably in NBA history. Come on, bro. But a lot of you saying that they're not the best team in NBA history, that they'll get dog walked by that motherfucking 72-win Chicago Bulls team. So which one is it? You know what I'm saying? A lot of you say that LeBron is greater than AD. You know what I'm saying? It's way better than AD. Bigger, stronger, faster. You know what I'm saying? Can pass better. And that year, Cleveland was healthy. They had a fully healthy Kyrie. Fully healthy roster. Kevin Love. They had the same roster they had when they walked them down in 2016 when they came back from 3-1. Same roster, right? If LeBron is supposed to be that much greater than AD, you know what I'm saying? Then why the fuck did they get blasted like that? Oh, man, he has Steph Curry in him. Come on, bro. Stop. Because Kyrie cancels out Steph Curry. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, they had Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson played like trash in that finals. Stop it. He didn't play like the final 2019 finals Klay that we seen. Klay haven't played really well in a lot of finals that he's been in. But just him being on the floor, he's always a threat. You know what I'm saying? But don't act like he just played, you know what I'm saying, like an all-star Klay in those finals. You had J.R. Smith down there canceling Klay out. You know what I'm saying? J.R. Smith and Iman Shumpert. You feel me? Okay, Draymond. Stop it, y'all, because everybody's saying Draymond averaged triple singles and shit, or double singles. He ain't really impacting the game like that. He ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going off of what everybody. Let's just keep it 100. Let's break it down. Okay? He ain't doing shit. Draymond ain't doing shit. Kevin Love way better than him. He averaged more points and rebounds, and he's a better shooter. Okay. So that cancels him out. Now who we got left? Mano y mano. LeBron versus fucking Kevin Durant. And you still got Iman Shumpert and Kyle Korver. You know what I'm saying? And Tristan Thompson, Shannon Fry, all these other players. Richard Jefferson. Come on. What we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? The Warriors had what? Andre Iguodala. Who else? Let's keep it a buck, bruh. What? Zaza Pachulia? JaVale McGee? Come on, bro. Stop it. So now it's mano y mano. You got LeBron versus KD. Who won it more? You know You know what I'm saying? Who wants it more? See, LeBron, y'all don't never say that LeBron is a choke artist. When they had the lead down the stretch of that ball game, they could have changed the whole trajectory of the series. If LeBron was really that dude, he would have done so by imposing his will and his greatness, which y'all say he has, on the game. You see what I'm saying? But he didn't. KD came back. Dog walked them motherfuckers. In LeBron's house. Shut that motherfucking arena down. Get out of here. You got your little one phony chip, but check this out. We finna dog walk you the next 2 years. It was bad, bro. That was bad. That's a bad look. But all they can say, I brought a championship to Cleveland and shit. This is the first championship they ever had in NBA history, in franchise history. All right. Cool, I did my job. See? I did my job. You see how it's manufactured? No, bro. If you're going to do that, keep winning. Why not stay and build championship contenders? Kevin Love came over there because of you. Kevin Love didn't want to go to no motherfucking Cleveland. It's not nothing out there. He didn't want to go to Cleveland. That's why motherfucking Del Curry and got his motherfucking Steph and his family up out of that motherfucker. Nobody wanted to go there and be there, bro. LeBron didn't even want to go there. It was scripted for him to go there because that was his hometown team. If LeBron had a choice to play anywhere else, bro, he would have made that decision a long time ago if it was up to him. But he was a pup. See, he was already a puppet on the string. They was controlling every move. LeBron didn't want to go to no motherfucking Cleveland. He just wanted to go. The idea of him playing at home, that's all it was. It's playing close to his home in Akron, where he's from. Akron, not even Cleveland. He's from Akron, Ohio, not Cleveland, Ohio. So, you feel what I'm saying? It's a difference. See, it was different for Chicago, though. You know what I'm saying? D. Rose loved his city. He wanted to be there. He never wanted to leave, and that's why he was so hurt when he got traded from Chicago to the Knicks. He busted down in tears. You see what I'm saying? So people need to understand these things, man. Real talk. People need to understand these things. So, understand, because the first time, look, and peep this. The first chance LeBron got to leave Cleveland, what did he do? Deuces. Peace. I'm out, y'all. The first time he had any kind of say-so and power in his career, what did he do? Actually, he really didn't. Because they said, nigga, if you leaving Cleveland, nigga, you going over here, nigga, to join this because we need you to get some chips. Because they were trying to sell him. That's what I'm saying. Where he go? They manufactured. They had to call motherfuckers. Chris Bosh don't fuck with D-Wade and all them motherfuckers like that. Chris Bosh was in Toronto doing his own thing, bro. Becoming a franchise player over there. They called Chris Bosh and said, Chris, bro, come on. Come join up over here, bro. And what happened with Chris? They changed his whole game. And they gave motherfucking Chris Bosh a Hall of Fame bid. You know what I'm saying? They gave Chris Bosh all these different accolades because he won a couple chips, though. But Chris Bosh didn't have no Hall of Fame career. Think about it. In my opinion, watching Chris Bosh, that wasn't no Hall of Fame career, bro. If he would have stayed in Toronto, though, and helped bring that city a championship, that would have been a Hall of Fame career. Real talk. If you ask me, that would have been a Hall of Fame career. Because the trajectory and the way that he was playing and how he was doing it. He was becoming one of the best, you know what I'm saying, stretch bigs in the game. Period. You feel me? So, you gotta put things in a proper perspective, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit was manufactured. That shit was put together by league, you know what I'm saying, executives and shit. Motherfuckers behind the scenes put that together. They try to make it seem like, oh yeah, man, we got drafted together. We want to play together. They try to make it seem like they said all that shit, you know what I'm saying, back in a couple All-Star games ago, in the previous 2 seasons. Like, nigga, stop playing. We should all team up, y'all. Yeah, right. Y'all niggas don't have no control of doing that. Players don't have no real control, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't have no real say-so or nothing. Nigga, y'all getting paid billions of dollars, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't have no real say-so, bro. Y'all don't have no real ownership of shit. Y'all puppets on the string. So that's why I say when these niggas start talking like Shaq, and now to bring it back all the way back around full circle, That's why Shaq said certain things, nigga, because they control what the fuck he say. When he say real shit, they come and they tell that nigga, bro, you can't be talking like that. We giving you all this money. We don't want you to spew no lies. Even though truth, you know what I'm saying? Truth really is built on lies. And what I mean by that, you can see the naked truth in a lie. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can see that truth in the lie. Like, wait a minute, why is he saying that? Oh, it must be this, and this. So he just saying this, and this for them. And that's what happened 9 times out of 10. You know what I'm saying? Everything that they tell us, everything that they show us, it always be fabricated. It's always, you know what I'm saying, so far off from what the truth actually is that you believe it. You know what I'm saying? And it become normalized in your mind and you be like, damn. So now anything that somebody says or anything that you see, you're going to start believing it because it's called programming. See, that's the thing about it. It's all about programming. Motherfuckers is programmed to think and see things way off than what they appear to be. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. It's programming, bro. You feel me? So Shaquille O'Neal, I don't understand, you know what I'm saying, how you can say all these different things, bro. Like, you have to stand on something, bro. If you're going to be a real one, bro, be a real one. I don't care about you being part of, you know what I'm saying, the brotherhood and all this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying, just be real, cuz. Speak from the heart, bro, and not, like, some shit you think they want you to say. Or some shit that you might not get in trouble for saying. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember a long time ago at one of those halftime interviews, you know, when they interview coming off the court at halftime, I remember Shaquille O'Neal saying, and I quote, "The referees out here fucking the game up, and that's why the league is messed up." I remember him saying it. You can go Google search that right now, and I guarantee you find that clip. It's out there floating around on YouTube. Go Google it. The referees controlling the game, messing the game up. That's why the NBA, you know what I'm saying, it's hurting the NBA. That's why the NBA messed up, because of referees. And that's when David Stern was running the show at the time. Rest in peace, David Stern, one of the greatest commissioners in sports history. But I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? That's when Shaq was real. He said that on a national air broadcast, bro, of the game, televised, for the whole world to see. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't like how the referees was officiating him. They was allowing him to get beat up and everything. Like, and he was just sick and tired of it. They were just hacking him on purpose, intentionally, because they couldn't stop him, because his size and his strength. You know what I'm saying? And his dominance. You know what I'm saying? And him overpowering every motherfucking center in the league at that time. You feel me? So that's why I had to tell him, no, you got to get in line. You know what I'm saying? Wait a minute, Shaq. We need you to get in line. We need you to fall in line, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You can't be saying and doing all this shit. And now you see a different Shaq. Ever since that day, it's been a different Shaq. You know what I'm saying? But just think, Shaq wouldn't have no rings if it wasn't for Kobe. You take Kobe off all them Laker teams, bro, and you just keep Eddie Jones and Van Exel on them, they wouldn't have won no ring. They wouldn't have won no ring. You know what I'm saying? Eddie Jones and Van Exel was some real motherfuckers back then. They didn't like real motherfuckers. They wanted motherfuckers to fit within a certain regime, bro. They wanted them to fit. And Nick Van Exel and motherfucking Winston and Eddie Jones was kind of like, man, fuck that, nigga. That's why you don't really see them no more. Even though Van Exel was an assistant, I think, on the Atlanta Hawks, or is he on a different team now? You know what I'm saying? But remember, them motherfuckers was hotheads. They used to talk shit. They used to get in people's faces. You know what I'm saying? Eddie Jones had game before Kobe got there. And they said, no, we need to use Kobe. This is the guy right here. Kobe is the guy that's going to help get Shaq these rings, not Eddie Jones. So they picked Kobe over Eddie Jones. Because remember, Dale Harris wasn't fucking with Kobe. You feel me? They wasn't fucking with Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Period, point blank. And the thing about, what's the name? And the thing about the motherfucking Bulls, with Jordan and how he got all his rings, they made a coaching change. See, Phil Jackson was an assistant up underneath Doug Collins at that time. Doug Collins' offense was all predicated Jordan, ISO, 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 ISO. See, it wasn't that Jordan couldn't win a championship, but Jordan needed structure in order to win. And Phil Jackson brought that structure. Phil Jackson brought that structure. You see what I'm saying? And that's all it really was. You know what I'm saying? Because they had Scottie Pippen, they were losing. When they made that coaching change, you seen it turn. They turned a new leaf, bro. You know what I'm saying? They turned the corner, and they was like, okay, well, Jordan, if you want to be, I understand you're the best talent in this league, but if you want to start really winning championships, you're going to have to play under more structure, in more of an organized format. You see what I'm saying? So now you can utilize the talent around you, and we seen that. Jordan started utilizing the talent around him, and then he started picking his spots. You see what I'm saying? And that's what propelled them into winning, because now it was more about, well, wait a minute, y'all just out here playing. Then it went from, wait a minute, nuh-uh. We ain't finna be just out here playing. It's going to be a purpose to what we do and how we do it. You feel me? We're going to play defense, and we're going to run an offense to where you can utilize your teammates, and we're going to put them in the best possible, you know what I'm saying, spots to be successful on the floor to help this team win. And that's exactly what happened. So that's why they call Phil the Zen Master. And then along with Tex Winter, you know what I'm saying, and all those other assistant coaches who implemented the triangle, Tex Winter. But so you have to look at how that shit was structured like that. You know what I'm saying? Period, point blank. And that's exactly what had happened. So, I mean, you have to look at how the rings come. You see what I'm saying? See, certain motherfuckers won't have no rings, bro, if it wasn't for the shit being put together, it being manufactured in a way to where they can be like, oh, yeah, they want a ring, but they get all the credit. And that other guy, on how they manufactured that ring, he don't get no credit. It's just like, oh, yeah, I'm out in front. I'm the MVP. You won't have no rings if it wasn't for dude up over here, bro. You can say that for Jordan, you know what I'm saying, and Pippen. But Pippen developed his game. Pippen was a young pup. You know what I'm saying? They traded for Pippen. You know what I'm saying? And Pippen had to come into his own. But Pippen was motherfucking, he came under the tutelage of Charles Oakley. See, Charles Oakley was the one that was making Pippen. You know what I'm saying? When Charles Oakley was with the Bulls early on, Charles Oakley was the one punking Pippen and making him tough, slapping him up and shit. You feel what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, the bad boys, they was putting that pressure on Pippen, knocking him down. And what happened the following season? Pippen said, nuh-uh, not anymore. See, Pippen and Jordan came to the realization, boo, we're better together, bro. We gotta come full-fledged. If this is the way they play in this times, bro, we can't be, you know what I'm saying, fancy and all pretty and all, you know what I'm saying, lackadaisical with the ball. We got to bring the pain on offense and defense. We got to throw elbows on offense and defense. And Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen turned into the best two defenders in the history of the NBA because they switched that mindset. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to say, oh, Jordan would have no rings without Pippen, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? It was built organically through a trade, because I think they traded the Seattle Supersonics drafted Scottie Pippen, and the Bulls drafted motherfucking Olden Polynice. They got traded for each other. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly how that came about. So I just need motherfuckers to really understand like the realism of this shit, bro. The history of this shit. You see what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't be understanding the game like that. Understand why shit happens the way it happens. You know what I'm saying? That's why you can't say nobody is greater than Jordan, because of how Jordan went about his business. You can say, oh, he only won because no, but he grew and developed. See, Jordan was a loser. He played great, but they never won anything. Get what I'm saying? So once he figured it out and said, oh, and it was some structure and shit came in, he was like, oh shit, I could be, oh, okay. And we seen the greatness. And then guess what? He never let up. See, because Jordan was used to overcoming adversity. Dating back to high school when he got cut. You know what I'm saying? Sophomore year. He came back and he was great what I'm saying? He said, fuck that. See, Jordan always defied the odds. You get what I'm saying? You see, when you got some players, they hand you everything. But then when you a certain player, you take, you know what I'm saying, everything. And that's what Jordan did. He came in and said, Larry Bird, Magic, move over. And he really went to work. See, LeBron ain't never scooted nobody out of the equation. See, when LeBron came in, when he didn't scoot nobody out, he didn't come in and take over. You get what I'm saying? A puppet on a string whose career has been manufactured and controlled, he never took nothing over. See, Kobe, he had it. He was that Kobe. He was selfish. All great players need to be selfish. You know what I'm saying? All great players need to be selfish. Kobe came in and said, "Fuck that, bro. I don't need Shaq. Our personalities don't mix, nigga. I want to do this shit the way Jordan did it. You feel me? So Shaq got, you know what I'm saying, traded because they choose Kobe, and then Kobe had to go through the struggle all over again. His career went from championship early on to terrible. So he experienced the Michael Jordan route early on. Just like Michael Jordan early on in his career, Kobe experienced that same thing until he got over the hump and he got back. Oh, give me this player over here. I just need a skilled player. And Kobe took them motherfuckers to the shit back to back. You know what I'm saying? Period. And that's just how that works. You have to be able to get this shit out the mud. I be trying to tell motherfuckers this shit, but other motherfuckers shit be controlled though. So that's what happened, y'all. You feel me? But, you know, that's it for me, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know, love, live life, smile, cry, laugh, bro. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I'm going to holler at y'all, man, on the next one, man. You know what I'm talking about? Real E-Leezy. You know what it is, man. Salute.